Widespread heavy rainfall is expected across northern and central parts of Queensland this weekend, and this includes across the flood-affected parts of the northeast tropical coast. Now, there are already a number of flood warnings in place extending all the way from Cairns down towards St Lawrence, including major flood warnings for the Murray and for the Herbert rivers, with minor to moderate flood warnings elsewhere across the region, including moderate flood warnings for the Tully, the Burdekin, the Ross, the Bowley, and down south we've got the Connors and the Isaac rivers. Now, I just want to draw your attention to also this initial minor flood warning for the Burkoo River, and that's due to the last couple of days seeing some heavy rainfall totals further inland. Now, we do also have extensive flood watches across the northern and central interior, and that's because we're moving towards several days where moderate to heavy rainfalls are expected. So let's take a look at how this rainfall is expected to play out over the next few days. Now, there's a lot of tropical moisture sitting across northern Queensland at the moment, and that's combining with this monsoon trough to bring rain areas and an increase in both shower and storm activity. Now, by Saturday, we're expecting there to be a burst of widespread heavy rainfall about the northeast tropical Queensland coast extending further inland. Now, a severe weather warning is likely to be issued tomorrow for heavy rainfall that may lead to life-threatening flash flooding. Now, grounds are very wet across the region and river systems are already very swollen. So any further rainfall that falls across this area is going to respond very quickly and leads to an increase in both flash and riverine flooding. Now, as we move into Saturday, we can see this tropical low that develops in the Coral Sea just off the coast. Now, there's a low chance of this developing into a tropical cyclone, and it is expected to move eastwards away from the mainland, which we'll see on Sunday. So we see this low pressure system moving away with heavy rainfall potentially continuing, but moving slightly northwards as that monsoon trough moves northwards. But as that low moves away, it draws in much drier air, seeing the showers clear from the coast down towards the south. And as we move into Monday, that dry air extends further northwards to include Townsville as well. So how much rainfall are we expecting with this event? This is the accumulated rainfall totals between now all the way through until Sunday evening, with widespread totals between 200 to 300 millimetres possible. Now, we're not expecting these peak rainfall totals to be anywhere near what we saw last weekend or earlier this week. However, there is still the chance for big community impacts due to grounds being so wet and catchments so swollen. So unfortunately, we do have very heavy rainfall on the forecast for those flood-affected areas of northeast Queensland. So please stay up to date with the latest forecasts and warnings via the Bureau website, app and social media. And as always, listen to the advice from your local emergency services.